Good morning, everyone. So today I want to start off by telling a story. It's just not any ordinary story. It's a story of two 18-year-olds with no investments, no external help, that in just 1 year were able to create $1 million business. But this all started with a problem I faced, and I'm sure you guys probably faced it too, at least once in your lives. So I'm from Brazil, and in 2023, QuiK came out to Brazil. Look, I'm a big QuiK fan. I can't tell you guys how excited I was for that. But as always, tickets sold out instantly. That was not a problem for me. I wanted to go no matter what. But then I caught myself in a very bad situation. Where do I actually get the tickets? Doesn't matter, I'll pay the price, but where can I buy safe and reliable tickets? Turns out, in the Brazilian market, there was no platform that could guarantee my safety. I was left to try to look in social media where there was many scammers. So I was like, there has to be a better way. Like, there has to be a way where I can guarantee that I can buy a safe ticket if I want to. And now I present to you, BuyTicket. Buy and sell your tickets safely, simply, and reliably. So, Brazil is known as a country of scams. Unfortunately, digital scams affect a big part of the population. But we're also a nation of fans. 38% of the Brazilian population identifies themselves either as a fan of a music figure or of a sports figure. Another interesting data, 43% of the events that open the sales 6 months in advance have their 43% of the people that buy tickets for events 6 months in advance, which is major festivals and tours, and end up giving up going by the concert day. So this means there's a big market for secondary tickets, especially in Brazil. So what do? We make event ticket purchases safe by protecting fans from scams and ensuring ticket authenticity. So why now? Why is this the best time? Why is this a big opportunity? So you might be wondering, if there's such a big market, why has no one ever solved this problem? Well, in Brazil, we had some technological problems. If you bought a ticket online 2 years ago, you know what you would get? You get a PDF on your email with a QR code. What's the problem with that? Well, if I want to sell it, first of all, the person has to trust that I'm not going to try to use the PDF before her, or that I'm not selling the same PDF to 40 people, or that that PDF is actually valid in the first place. So there was no actual way of ensuring ticket authenticity. And because of this, a lot of companies were hesitant to enter the Brazilian market. But we had the idea and we started just at the perfect time, when the ticketing companies were switching to more reliable solutions like the dynamic QR code, which you can transfer from one account to another, and it refreshes every 30 seconds. So taking a quick look at the ticket resale market in Brazil. It's already a big market and it's projected for a steady growth over the next year. The compound annual growth rate for 2024 to 2028 is 35%. So it's going to reach a $7 billion market size by 2028. And this is driven by the growth in the popularity of sports events, the growth of the online platforms in the secondary market, like BuyTicket, and the difficulty that customers have in obtaining refunds when they buy tickets in the primary marketplaces. So how do we operate? We operate in a bid and ask model. This is very efficient for our business because tickets, think about it, they have expiry dates. After the event date, there's no way, the tickets are worthless. So if there's a high demand leading up to the date, the volatility of the price is really high. It can skyrocket up, or it can go to zero. If no one wants to buy the ticket and you don't want to lose the money you paid, you're going to sell it for really low. So by having a bid-ask model, similar to the stock market, we make sure that the ticket prices vary according to the free market and that they make sure they're always sold. Taking a quick look at the market size. So our goal to achieve in the next 3 years is our obtainable market's $97.5 million, which is the informal. So it's the people that are selling, maybe put a post on Facebook, or selling WhatsApp groups, or selling on Twitter, for example. You can skip this one. So what's the difference? I like to highlight that some people might be like, oh no, but you're competing against Ticketmaster, Eventim, Simply, and Grass. These are the biggest official sales channels for events. No, we're not competing. We actually need them to exist. So the primary sales where the events sell their tickets officially, but then you buy the ticket, you own the ticket, and you want to resell, that's when you use BuyTicket. So we have experienced no direct competition from those companies. Taking a quick look at the global market, this is a market that it's very well developed here in North America and in Europe, with big billion-dollar companies like StubHub, Viagogo, and TicketSwap. One that I want to highlight is Viagogo. You can go. Because Viagogo is the only one that actually operates in Brazil. But how can we be doing better than a billion-dollar company? Well, if you look at our competition here, I want to highlight a specific item, Reclame Aqui. This is the Brazilian version of Trustpilot. It's a website where you can manage, you can know a company's reputation based on consumer reviews. Fund by Edge, which is a traditional marketplace, has 7.6 out of 10. Viagogo, 5.5 out of 10. BuyTicket, 9.9 out of 10. This is our competitive advantage. We always go, from day one, we are always going the extra mile to make sure that our customers actually get what they're paying for. We ensure we had 0 incidents with over 20,000 tickets sold. We got every single person in the event. So we have a big customer support team, and we always go the extra mile to get that reputation up. Another interesting one is brand promotion, because FundByNet and Viagogo, they operate their marketing strategies 100% paid traffic. It's Google ads, Facebook ads, all of that. Because of our budgeting constraints when we started the company, we have always been 100% organic. And using creative marketing strategies, we were able to really grow our website and our social media presence. Quick look at our product. You can actually access our website if you want to take a look. It's www.buyticketbrazil.com. And our app is already on Google Play. It's going to be soon in the Apple Store. In the App Store, yeah. So talking a little bit about our business model. So we are a C2C company, and we generate revenue with a take rate on transactions. So our standard fee is 15%. It's actually lower than Viagogo, which is 30%, and FundByNet, which is 25%. And we split it equally, 7.5% to the buyer, 7.5% retained from the seller's sale. So we make sure it's fair for both sides. If you're selling a ticket, it's not a big burden. If you're buying, not either. That's some unit economics. I can get into those numbers a little on, but there's some that I want to highlight. So I think the more important numbers that just show the impact that we were able to make in the 13 months we've been operating. Our GMV, our gross merchandise value, is 3 million Canadian dollars. So we were able to generate out of that a revenue of 462,000. In this 13 months, we were able to get 113, almost 114,000 users, and we had 21,000 tickets processed through our platform. This is our GMV graphic. So we launched in October. November, as you guys don't know, but you're experiencing that right now. We had Taylor Swift in Brazil, so that was perfect timing for our launch. We were able to do about $90,000 in GMV in November, and we had one of our business problems, seasonality, which we're working. We have some solutions that we're implementing to solve that, but we had some ups and downs. But in July is really where we had a big traction, because there was a lot of big events in Brazil. Travis Scott, The Weeknd, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran. So we were able to capitalize a lot and position ourselves as the #1 player in the secondary ticketing market in Brazil, reaching more than $1.2 million in 1 month, which was October. So just quickly, this is BuyTicket, and we're eliminating scams, and we're changing the secondary Brazilian market for tickets, one ticket at a time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're going to open the floor again to the judges for questions after the presentation.
So I don't even know you, but I'm so proud of you. This was the near perfect pitch. From your slides, from the conciseness and the way you spoke, to you having actual facts about the market and your business with the GMV and everything, amazing. Talk to me afterwards, because our firm actually invested in BuyTicket, which got acquired by Eventbrite as well. So really interested in your space. Tell me more about how you acquire customers besides network effects and how you see that changing in the future.
Great, I love that because I'm actually CCO, so I take care of all the commercial parts. So we had limited budget to start, so we knew it wouldn't be easy to capture customers, but we have the perfect product to market fit. So we knew that people were craving our product, they just had to know who we were, because no one wants to fall a victim of a scam. If you go back, our average ticket is $150, which in Brazil, look, it's a lot of money. It's half minimum wage per month is $300. So imagine like getting scammed for half of your wage. So a creative way that I found that it actually was really good for it got most of our customers is partnering with fan clubs. So let's say there's a concert, there was a Taylor Swift concert. There is an account in Portuguese managed by fans of Taylor Swift fans that they do that for a hobby. They don't get paid anything in exchange. And then I go up to them and I'm like, look, Taylor Swift concert's coming, eh? So we are a platform that we guarantee safety for all the fans to buy the tickets. And if you want to partner with us, you showcase our platform, and we give you 5% on top of our sales. So the 15%, we give 5% to our partners. I think today we have more than 100 partners, and it's probably a 95% success rate. Every time I pitch this idea, they don't get paid for it. So I'm giving them a solution for a problem that they have, because they get flooded by messages of fans trying to get safe tickets, and I'm paying them for it, like they get good commissions. So it was an instant solution. We got so much traction from that. So every time there is a concert, we do our market research, we get the biggest fan clubs from each artist, and we partner with them.
So obviously you have extremely exciting validation in Brazil. Have you identified any other markets? And if you have, how would you plan to penetrate into those?
Yes, so here's the thing. North America and Europe, which would be interesting markets because of the size, they're very competitive and there's a lot of billion-dollar companies operating. So our next steps, we want to operate in all of Latin America. So Brazil is definitely the biggest market. If you go back to the market cap, the Latin America market is 1.9 billion, while Brazil is 1.1 billion. So there's still 800 million of market we could capture. But first, we want to establish ourselves in Brazil as the main. I mean, we're already one of the main players, but we want to establish ourselves as the sole main player. Every time you think about selling a ticket, I want you to think about BuyTicket. So after we finish establishing ourselves in Brazil, we want to do a Latin America expansion. So Argentina, Chile, Peru, Colombia, all those countries, and then maybe think about something bigger. But our initial plan after going out of Brazil is Latin America.
That's awesome. You guys are absolutely killing it. In terms of, are you guys VC funded right now?
So we got pre-seed, but not by a private investor in November after we had the Taylor Swift and we had good validation for our product. But right now we're doing a fundraising round. We're not invested yet, but we have some Brazilian VCs that we're talking to, very advanced stages.
Got it. And are you guys profitable?
Yes, so from the start, we were profitable from day one. So we were always profitable, we never had to burn cash to operate. So because we got really lucky on the timing, we were able to get a good cash in November, and then that was able to maintain us through the low months, and then we just did very good from the second semester forward.
Got it. The reason I'm asking is because I think you guys have a really serious business here, and you and your co-founders should think if VC money is something that you need. Honestly, I think you guys can bootstrap this and just take it all the way. The reason I say that is because you guys are profitable, and it doesn't really fit the VC mode. Like the market seems very small to me. Typically, like if you do VC math, you want at least a market of 10, 20, 30, 40 billion dollar markets. Because if you do the return math, you need, you know, some degree of return to your fund. $2 billion in Brazil now and the rest of Latin America seems small. And so I don't know if it's the right path, but I'm just saying I think you guys should think about it, and it's something worth considering. But great business. Thanks.
Thank you. So yeah, just addressing your point, that's actually a discussion we had because, being honest, we don't need that cash right now. We have a good cash position right now. But on our discussions, we just think we want to do a very aggressive expansion because now I think because we're out there, people are realizing the size of the market. Now Ticket Swap, which only operates in Europe, they're trying to get into the Brazilian market. So we feel like we're gonna have competition. So we want to put the barriers to entering the market as high as possible. So that's the main reason why we're looking for VC funding, so we can more aggressively expand.
Okay, so Jillian says, great pitch. Can you cover how you manage ticket authentication? What are some key learnings from your initial cohort of customers that you've learned?
Okay, so that's a really good question. So we're not partnered officially with the official sales. So it's not here in Canada, some platforms, you can just buy, you buy the ticket and Ticketmaster, and then you sell it on StubHub and they do all the transactions automatically. That's not how it works in Brazil yet. Our goal in the future is to partner with them so we can make it as simple as possible. But what happens, we act as an independent third party. So you buy a ticket on our website, the money is going to go to BuyTicket. We have a chat, we open a chat where the seller is going to get access to your email because that's how you transfer the ticket from one Ticketmaster account to another Ticketmaster account. You get access to your email, you can take any questions, you can talk on the chat directly with the buyer and the seller talk between themselves. And we keep the money the whole way. So you transfer the tickets, the buyer's gonna be like, okay, I got it, and if it's good, once they give us confirmation, we release the sale, the money to the seller. So that's how we guarantee ticket authenticity. It's just right now, because it's not PDFs anymore, right at the moment where the ticket goes from one account to another account, it's done. Like it cannot be reversed, it's authentic.
Perfect. And then just quickly, our last question from Jillian. Can you just quickly, briefly break down the team structure?
Okay, yeah. So today, we actually have a really big team. We have five, so we're three, so it's me and my co-founder, but we have another late partner that joined us. We have the investor that joined in pre-seed. And then we had so most of our team is in customer support because that's what we pride ourselves on. So we have about 10 people that work full-time on that, plus another 15 other people that we get on high demand, so like as freelancers. And then we have a marketing team of about 3 people, and then we have a commercial team of 3 people, and then we have 5 developers working. So we operate on Bubble, because that's how we wanted to launch QuiK. We had the idea in July, we launched in October. I don't know if you guys know Bubble, a no-code app. So we have Bubble developers. We're Bubble's biggest client in Brazil right now. We're in their top configuration. We have a $90,000 a year contract with them. So, but we want to move into a coded platform as soon as possible. That's another reason why we want a VC money, because it's expensive to get an app of our size into code. So, but yeah, that's the team. We have about 20 people, 25 people working full time, and then when we need extra people in high demand, we get to 40 people. Thank you so much.